He says he's ready now. Do I know if he's ready? I'm looking at him. He's got a face like he might not be ready, like he's waiting to clear up just a little bit more information before he's fully lets himself be involved in this situation that we're in right now. But he's shaking his head no. I'll let him talk for himself.
No, I'm definitely in.
He's in, he says.
Definitely in.
All right, so for today, what do we have for today? I don't even know. Where do we begin? You seem dejected.
I got rained on today. I feel it. I feel it like...
I see it.
I bet you do. No, that's just always how I look.
Nah.
Okay, so it's the rain. I'll take it. Take it. It's the rain. Yeah, I got rained on today. I was working, and we were out by the lake, and no shelter. But, man, I want to be like a hero, and I want to say, like, but, man, you just, when you're working, it doesn't matter. You're into it, and it's great, but it's just not true. Like, today really did suck. Like, it was cold, and then it wasn't too bad. Thankfully, it wasn't too cold. But, like, the water makes your hands all sensitive, and you're working with all that equipment, and it hurts.
Yeah.
It's inconvenient.
Not easy to...
You're uncomfortable because all your crevasses are damp.
What's normally dry is not dry any longer.
True.
And one of the things I hate the most, wet socks. I cannot deal with wet socks.
I know a lot of people that's like their like big problem when it comes to like outdoor sports or working outside.
That's top of pet peeves.
I am pretty impervious to it.
Huh.
It doesn't really bother me.
You're all right with wet socks.
Well, yeah, and I don't know if it's just something I never noticed or if I just really don't ever get wet socks, but yeah. I mean, we played Frisbee together for so long, and like I would just play a whole day in the same pair. Yeah. But so many people would just switch them out, and I was just like, what are you guys doing?
No, yeah, in that situation where they're just going to stay wet, there's no point in changing
That's
it,
true.
I feel.
And I think that was the situation with today. It was just so wet, and there was still rain coming, and I knew that there was no mercy. I was going to keep getting outside. I was just like, just rock it for the whole day and do it. But yeah, I mean, I feel accomplished, but I also just feel drained. But
was it a one-day thing or?
Nope, tomorrow and Thursday.
Okay, you got some multitude days of action, if that makes any sense at all.
That's how you hope it happens.
That's right. When
Multiple
it rains,
days.
it pours,
That's how I like to do it. So what's going on with you?
Well, over here, just taking it real deep at work, taking it really hard.
As in people are giving it to you really deep, or you are like taking people deep down?
I wish I could take people deep down at work. But no, it's just one bad thing after another. They're changing things and not telling us that they're changing things.
Classic.
Yeah, and then people are asking us questions, and, well, that's news to me. So, yeah, we'll figure this out. Always I seem to come out with an answer for them. But that's just the way it is. That's the corporate struggle, and definitely part of the struggle bus where I'm at right now.
Yeah. You'll make it through, man. I mean, you just got to keep doing, though. You got to keep doing, because these situations are like, if you let it make you better instead of bitter, it'll just be a better outcome. And, you got to keep sticking with stuff, making sure you're sharp and your skills are ready for when that day comes, Yeah,
and you know what they said? Betty Potter bought a batch of bitter butter. But what does Betty Potter get? Better butter.
Butter.
That's what they say.
I'd love to meet these people.
Yes.
Go into the store. Excuse me, where can I buy some Betty butter? We have the store brand and Golden Lakes.
Is it Golden Lakes or Great Lakes?
Great Lakes is the beer, I think.
Oh.
Golden Lakes is the one with the Indian girl.
Oh, yeah, and she's got... Okay. Have you
Yeah.
ever not cut off the box, but you can fold the box to put her knees behind the box, and then you cut open the box, and it looks like when you open the box, that's what she's got behind the box, and her knees look like a pair of jugs.
She's got...
It's awesome.
Okay. I've never done that.
Yeah, I'll have to...
Make a YouTube video of that.
Yeah.
Share it with the world.
Oddly enough, my dad showed that to me. He's like, hey, check this out. It's like, oh, thanks, Dad. Nice.
Thank you, Dad.
Appreciate you.
How does one discover that?
The same people that kind of fold up dollar bills or whatever, or the $20
They're just
bill
randomly
looks like,
folding things.
Yeah.
And I wonder if it's a conscious decision, like a conscious effort, or is it just it's like that. If you put 100 monkeys in a room, like how long will it take for them to type a word or whatever?
Yeah, The Great Gatsby, whatever it is, or what is it?
Yeah,
Moby
The
Dick?
Great Gatsby, right.
Something like that.
Yeah.
one of those big novels.
Yeah.
And it'll come out eventually, right? With the
Hopefully.
chaos theory.
That's like the big question I asked you the other day. It's like, how many times, or is it possible to shuffle a deck of cards enough that they would get back into perfect order?
That is a great question, which I think it can. I mean, eventually, I've done it with a stack of like poker chips. I took like one color of one, like 10 and 10.
Yeah.
I had the calculations back when I was a kid, but it was just flap, 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 flap. Okay, take them in half again, flap, 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 flap. And then, so it was like 1, 1, 1, 1, and then next time it was 2, 2, 2, 2, and then next time it was like 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Cool.
So I mean, the order sequence changes, but I think eventually you get right back to all the same color. Is it the same order? I guess with chips, I can't tell if they're all this.
Right. Yeah.
But I think it eventually does get back in the same order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Chaos.
That's what makes the world go round.
Exactly. Out of chaos.
Actually, just kidding. It's perfect physics that makes the world go round.
And dreams and wishes.
Dreams. Yes.
Yeah. That's the only thing that keeps us going is us not letting our dreams be dreams anymore.
Yeah.
Waiting for a better tomorrow.
Not to go on a movie tangent, but I saw La La Land yesterday.
I heard it was awesome or fantastic.
It could be described as both, I would say. It's a good movie, but no, it's funny because it is really one of those movies for the creative, for the dreamer, for anybody with a goal in their life. And I think it's funny because these people see it and then they realize that they have goals and dreams. So like people I wouldn't usually expect to be like, oh yeah, that movie, I like that movie, it spoke to me. And I'm like, you've never tried to do anything in your life.
But it spoke to me right here, and that's
Yeah.
what movies do.
Yeah, but I don't mean to put people down. I think everyone kind of has a goal in their life that they'd like to achieve, and but that takes a lot of guts, man. A lot of guts.
Yeah. Yeah, whether or not
And a lot of luck.
a lot of luck involved.
Not everyone can be as lucky as Ryan Gosling and just
That's true.
get into a relationship with Emma Stone.
That's
you know?
right. That's
Most of us would want to wish that and dream that.
that's why
Most
the
of us
world
do
keeps
dream
spinning.
that.
Yeah.
We do dream that
Because we're dreaming our dreams
at night, at home alone.
alone by myself. No. Yeah, people they got to try doing their things of life, and it may not be as grandiose as some others, but it's you do what you got to do. If you like planting flowers all day, that's just what you do. You dig and you plant and you enjoy it.
You put it down deep.
But dig them, yeah,
it
plow
in there
it deep.
Plow it deep.
Speaking of dreams,
Okay.
I was thinking of a question all day.
Yes.
It started off with a guy at work showing me his, if he were a wrestler, his wrestling move, the headbutt off the top ropes. That would be his finisher.
Oh wait, but it's is it like he jumps off the ropes and then head first into somebody laying on the mat, or is it like off of the ropes, he like builds up the momentum thing? You know, he like bounces into one, turns.
Oh, like a battery.
And then he goes, vertical.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Which one is
I'll have
it?
to bring it up to him.
He's going to have to define this more before we can.
The way I saw it was kind of head first, break your neck, but I don't think that's plausible in a reality standpoint. He did this thing where you slap your elbows first, and then you put your fist to your head, elbows out, and you jump out. And I'm guessing you probably hit like forearms and head-ish area on the guy's body for the most amount of proverbial damage.
Concussive impact.
Yeah. And then, so I came back to him. Oh, I guess this leads to the question.
Okay.
I know we talked a few weeks ago. We said, man, we wish we could have done some professional wrestling as part of one of our career paths. If you were a professional wrestler right now, how would you have gotten there? What would you be? And what would some of your sweet moves be?
Oh, man. I gotta admit, this is not a question I ponder often.
All of the time over.
So yeah, I don't have a. All right, so I never wanted to be one of those people who wore the masks.
No luchador.
No luchador style. I always wanted to be like known for my evasiveness.
Oh, so a slick.
Like a slick, yeah.
But when you get hit, it's a little more impactful, but that's why you don't get hit.
That probably has to play into my character role.
Yeah.
But I think if I got to the top, I think it would be because I'd won a couple matches without getting like hit once.
That's like
So like I was like basically like maybe that'd be my name, like Ghost.
the nick of time.
The nick of time. Dodge.
He moves in the nick of time.
Yeah, no. But that would be cool if I won a couple matches without any type of touch, and then I just like, boom, just wreck them, and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, did you see that?" And then like maybe John Cena's like, "I could put a hand on him."
Oh,
not sexually. You can't see me anymore. This interview is done. But that was his challenge. He threw out the gauntlet.
Yeah.
And so then he's got his theme song.
I feel like I would sing my own theme song.
With just a cappella.
Oh, that's even better.
That's classic move.
I don't know if I could do a cappella theme song.
What if you just recorded a bunch of your own vocal tracks and just layered them? You're harmonizing with yourself and
now I just want
and then
to
you
do
just
that.
beatbox
And then I
mouth guitar.
Yeah, point to the crowd, finger guns. Just spraying.
Attach firecrackers on your fingers.
Or or light a firecracker and throw it out in the crowd. That's
those Chinese those those snappers. That would be funny if you threw live fireworks into the crowd. I mean, that brings a whole new meaning.
That's live entertainment.
Live, as in your life is in jeopardy in live real time.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, this question came about a couple of buddies from work. They went to this local wrestling show.
Oh, those I'm sure those are the best.
I know. I said next time.
I can't say I think those are the best because I never been to one.
I've never been to one either. But I said next time you guys go, let me know. I want to see it. And they said there was a guy who looked exactly like me, but shorter and scrawnier. Which I can get shorter, but how can you get scrawnier than I?
Don't know, but that guy's got a calling card.
Yeah.
I mean, if he wins, if he loses, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
But if he won. That'd be sweet.
That'd be pretty sweet. Yeah.
Now, I always felt like I'm pretty educated on wrestling. I mean, I watched Darren Aronofsky's movie The Wrestler, so I think I'm pretty good. But I'm always wondering, I feel like the backyard brawls, the amateur matches, are so much more dangerous and brutal than the professional level.
Oh yeah.
And I think, is that just because there's less rules, or is it because they have to do more to prove themselves and entertain people? Because there's not all the fireworks and showmanship and all that stuff involved.
And they probably feel like they have to do more, But it's also that
They're compensating.
They could be compensating, and they feel like they have to do a little more oomph in their stuff. But it's also probably because they're not trained.
Yep.
So when you have trained guys, they know how to pick up someone and slam them on the ground where they're not going to get as hurt. I mean, it's still going to hurt, but if you're
pull their own back muscles.
or pull, and they get access to gyms and trainers and fitness plans, and so they're peak condition.
True. So. Okay. That makes sense. Makes sense. It's just there's a drastic difference between like a professional golfer and an amateur golfer. And a professional wrestler and an amateur wrestler.
Yeah.
There's night and day. I've seen some incredible amateur golfers, like, amazing. Mm-hmm. But I'm sure if I saw an amateur wrestler, it'd be pretty obvious.
You can, It's the short game that really that really stands out.
Some of those people, like in the wrestling world, just those stories are great, and like I'm glad they made that movie about him. An aged old wrestler, and I'm sure it's kind of like the NFL. If like you don't really make it into the big time, you kind of like fall off to the wayside, and really just kind of fall into obscurity. And
man, it's the thing with indie wrestling. I mean, there's guys like in their 60s still doing it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Ric Flair was over 60 before he retired.
Wow.
It's like, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah. Like, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to prove anymore? Are all of them poor?
No, it's just entertainment. You get the love of the crowd, the adrenaline, just the live. It's like people doing plays, but physical plays.
Physical, potentially life-threatening plays.
Yes, exactly.
But no, I'm serious. Like, are all of them like scraping to get by? Are there amateur wrestlers who are like pretty solid people and just like they make a good living off of it and they do what they want and they travel? Or is it?
I don't know how. I don't think they get paid that great. I mean, unless you're like a top guy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they got to pay for their own health insurance because who's going to cover someone willingly? Putting their body in danger.
Yeah.
A lot of them pay for their own. They travel a lot. They pay for their own expenses on that. So I mean, that's quite a bit. Yeah. I mean, got to pay for food and everything. Like so, a lot of stuff's not comped with what they're doing. So, yeah, who knows how much they get per show, but scraping by, but loving it.
Yeah. Talk about dreams. Talk about passion. Dreams.
So my character would be fucking awesome, of course.
That's his name.
When
you make it to the WWE, it's just like awesome.
I'd be Lucas Maximus. Just have to keep with that. That's my fighting name. If I ever become a fighter, it's Lucas Maximus.
Still got time.
Yeah, still got time. 27.
So you got 33 years before you got Ric Flair
at the end. Yeah,
Ric Flair syndrome.
What DDP? I think he started when he was like 35.
Wow.
Something like that. I think I read that. I could be wrong. Might be wrong. Probably wrong. So I mean, what have I polished up for like 3 years? Get buff. Learn how to wrestle.
Get the oil game going.
Yeah. Get my
oil game strong.
Up.
Oil game strong. So you're Lucas Maximus.
Yeah.
What's your thing?
My finisher. It starts on the mat. I got the guys on the ground. Take out his. Let's say we take out his right arm first. He's on his back, supine position. Pull out his arm perpendicular to his body. Stomp on his hand. Walk around. Go to his left arm. Pull it out perpendicular. Stomp on his left hand.
Oh God.
Take his feet.
I see where this is going.
Yeah, take his feet both out. Stomp on both his legs. And then that's when I go up to the top rope for the crucifixion. God. My arms out wide. And then I go for not a flip, not a spin, but I get horizontal and then do a 360 rotation for a splash. And that's my finisher, the crucifixion.
The crucifixion. That is clever. Lucas Maximus receiving the souls of his enemies.
That's right.
The gates of heaven. That your villain character is like gonna be like a Spartacus.
Yeah.
Right? Just like, or your friends. You start off as friends. A character named Spartacus. You're Lucas Maximus.
Mm-hmm.
You're like best friends, bosom buddies. and you go through war after war, and then you get to the end, and the commissioner like pits you against each other.
That's right.
Oh God, that's awesome.
WWE, we're here.
I think we should just be writers.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
my dream. I don't want to get in the ring. I just want to be a writer.
I've applied. No response.
How do you get that job? I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, that'd be sweet. I think my move would just be like, I'm in the ring with somebody, and I feel like everyone's got two moves. They got the move where they're like hyped.
Mm-hmm.
So like your crucifixion would be like the hype
crowd,
move. Like
yeah.
you're strong. Like you're still strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then there's like the recovery, like
The quick
table turn.
It's a quick
like
move.
yeah. It's like, but it's a signature move. It's like Randy Orton like has
the RKO.
the RKO, which is just like super quick. You like he's been like on his back foot, and then boom, it happens. So I think my strong move would be, I would just call it the ghost, and like basically I would just run around the ring for like a good 3 minutes, and they just wouldn't be able to touch me and catch me.
Running laps.
He's not like just running around, but like I would do some acrobatics, like and do some like cool like roll through the legs, or like just like, and maybe like a couple like Krav Maga moves, and just like really Krav Maga, Aikido, just really deflect everything, really flowy, and then like the finishing move would just be like a 3-inch punch.
Oh,
where you're just like,
it's almost like Hulk hulking up. He's hulking up, walking around.
I'm like charging up like friction or like kinetic energy, and just
no
like,
one can hurt him.
Yeah,
and then but yours is no one can touch you, and you're just like you are the wind, the water, the ghost.
and so that would be like my strong move. And then I think like my finishing, my like come from behind move would be the same thing. Just start running around. You can't touch me. No, I think like my weak finishing move would just be like some pretty sweet like arm bars.
No,
like just some arm bars into like, because I don't see this enough. Like I feel like in I don't see this enough in the WWE, but like some kung fu stuff, some Bruce Lee, Jet Li stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying I would want to be like the ninja character, but like, some quick strike. So I would like basically just like arm bar, like strike, and then I'd flip them around, and then I'd be like strike, strike, strike.
Yeah.
And then maybe like sweep the leg.
Oh.
And then I would just like do a cartwheel thing into just like a full hold, and like that would be my thing. So it'd be like rapid fire, like come from behind, like last stand kind of deal. Like first couple strikes are like to stun them, and then it's to do damage, and then it's to pin. I think that would be cool, because I feel like you don't see that enough.
No, not at all.
Yeah, just like body, head, body. Yeah, just like sweep the leg, boom. I think that's my moves. Those would be my fishing. I don't know what I'd call that one though. Like hailstorm
from the other side.
Hydra strike.
Now I gotta think of some sort of.
You got a come behind move.
Yeah.
You just start throwing like railroad ties at people. You just like you just pull one out of nowhere, just like.
Instead of going under the ring to get a chair, I pull out a railroad spike.
Railroad spike. You're just beating him with it. You're not even stabbing him. You're just beating him with it.
No, I would have to.
You pull a spear out of.
Yeah. Well, it would have to be some kind of cutter, or like a Randy Orton, just like a quick strike, or maybe a running bulldog, where you go behind him and kind of.
Yeah,
take their head into the mat.
It's probably called you got to call it like the Centurion, Lucas Maximus Centurion, and it's got to be something epic and finish with you like standing over them triumphant, like
maybe
it'd be sweet to do like a power fist move where you're like above them and you like throw your whole weight and like you just like just strike straight down into their chest. You know what I'm saying? Like you just like He-Man, and then you just like slam straight down, but you like drop your whole body into it.
Yeah,
that'd be.
I feel like the elbow spike.
The spike.
the elbow spike, and then just go straight into the xiphoid process with the elbow. But first, I'd have to get him into that position. I feel like it would kind of be more of a counter. Like they would go for a punch, and I would duck it, and then maybe like not suplex, but like dead press them up above me into a body slam, maybe.
So you would have to toss them though to go into the spike. Right?
Yeah. So yeah, I duck the punch. Now I'm below the guy. His momentum is carrying him a little forward. I grab the arm, kind of the hip too.
Yeah.
And then throw him over.
Yeah.
He lands on the ground on his back. I might maybe even jump off the rope or something, like kind of like bounce off.
I'm telling you, you got to do a 360. Like you got to you got to be like a pin, like a straight pin.
Yeah.
But you got to be like rotating in the air, and you do that one spin, and then when you come out of it, that's when you got the elbow coming down. That'd would be epic. I can hear the sound effect too. You like go up, and people are like, ah! And then you jump. It's like, bam! Like, like it's got that wind swishing in it.
Yeah,
that would be the move. Yeah,
nice, settled.
The Ghost and Lucas Maximus. Well, would my name be the Ghost? No, my move's the Ghost.
The move's, yeah.
But what would my name be?
The Apparition. I'm trying to think.
The Apparition's good.
Or I mean, that could be your finisher.
The Apparition sounds cooler as a finisher than Ghost. Like, you could call me just Nick Ghost.
Nick Ghost.
Ghosting. Ghost Nick.
There's probably some kind of cool ghost.
Poltergeist.
The Poltergeist.
That's a good one.
The Poltergeist. Coming in. Or,
coming in at 0 pounds.
out of Hell's Gate. Or...
Lighter than Muhammad Ali. Quicker than him, too. You can't hear him coming, but you can hear his victim screams.
That's how you know he's close.
And then there's a scream. Oh! Then my theme song starts playing.
Yeah. Probably some like... And then...
Just Friday the 13th theme song. What's a good ghost song? I don't know. Poltergeist. I'm sticking with that.
Yeah. Maybe some villainous violin.
Would
maybe.
I be a villain, though? Or would I be like...
Well, maybe not villainous, but...
What if I was the villain to the villains?
Oh, so then that makes you a good guy.
Oh, but I'm like a bad person. I'm anti-hero. Total anti-hero.
Anti-everyone.
I'm anti-everyone. I'm a loner. I'm a lone wolf. My tag team matches, I knock out my comrade first, and then I take the opponents on solo. But I do it to protect them.
Don't get hurt.
I never get close to any of the divas in public.
No, yeah, because you're always there.
I'm right behind you.
They're called women now, not divas.
Are they really?
Yeah, they changed that. How
am I gonna know who they're talking about then? They're just talking about some like real life woman. Like, there's no.
They're not objects anymore.
I never thought they were when they were divas. They were badass women who could kick my ass while looking attractive.
Yeah, I'd lose just so they were on top.
That's the easy way out.
You know it. Yeah. That's I mean, if I was a wrestler, my outfit. I mean, I'd probably come in with a. No, I don't want to say a robe, but I would have sandals
up to your knees.
Up to my knees. No, I wouldn't. No, that's.
Dude, what if this? Here's our storyline, right? Okay. You enter the.
I just thought of something cool. If you
you go for it. If you got something on it, go.
Okay, so we're actually the same person.
That is pretty cool.
So yeah, I was originally crucified. I came back to life. And I was reborn. That's why I got the crucifixion, because that's how I was killed.
Okay.
But the graces of God and my Father allowed me to come back as Lucas Maximus. But when I died, a part of me was released, as the apparition or the poltergeist.
The poltergeist.
Yeah.
I like that but then I think at that point we would have to have like this hero villain thing. Like I'd be the villain to you, like your foil.
Yeah,
which would be cool. But I was also thinking that like we could also do like this storyline too, where you like enter the league first, and you're like this hero character, and then you get killed like in the WWE universe.
Ooh,
and then for like a quick moment, like they introduce me, but I'm more behind the scenes, or like I'm just like your friend.
You're just
on
there.
the sideline. Yeah, I'm just there, but I'm not the poltergeist yet.
Yeah.
But I see you get ruined.
Ooh.
But like I set out on this quest to like collect the souls of the people who put you down.
Ooh.
And if I do that, then I can bring you back. And so like I do that, but like we get to the like title match, and like I finally defeat the last person, and I like bring you back to life, and like we're surrounded again, but this time they got both of us, and we have to fight our way out.
Oh,
like I gotcha. But how sweet would that be?
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like this epic story. It's like we were best friends, and I'm like avenging you, but I'm also like trying to bring you back, and it happens, and like I don't know if it's gonna work, and it doesn't look like it's gonna work, and like maybe along the way, like a diva or woman is on my team, and like she's like, I'm sorry. And I'm like real emotional, like not crying because I'm in the WWE now,
of course.
but I'm like, oh no, and I'm like leaving the stage, right? And like the crowd just like chanting, go crazy, and like the arena goes like just pitch black. Yeah, that's sweet. Just the heartbeat, dude. Oh gosh, and like they like show me turn back around. Unbeknownst to everyone, when I was over you, I like hooked a wire to you, and so they like fly you like 3 feet off the mat, and you're just like hovering, like just like your arms are out, and you just like come back to life. Boom! Spotlight on you, like create lighting effect.
I have returned.
I come running back on stage. They like bring you down. We do like a man in like a bro hug, and it's just like you return, and everyone's like going crazy, going nuts. And then the lights come back on, and that's when we're surrounded.
Yeah.
But every villain that I took out,
Yeah.
because they like got brought back to life. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
that'd be intense.
this is like one of the best storylines I've ever heard.
WWE.
WWE, check this out. Yeah.
So back to my storyline. No,
Because yours is crap.
No, it's awesome. So you didn't come from me. What you do is
I'm a piece of you.
You attach yourself to people.
Dude. Oh, wait, I got to interrupt you.
Yeah.
I'm not the poltergeist.
Oh.
I'm the Holy Ghost.
Oh. The Holy Ghost.
Lucas Maximus and the Holy Ghost. That would be sweet. That would be sweet.
So yeah, I was thinking your character, if he was the poltergeist, he kind of possesses people and takes over. He kind of is.
I wear like their costumes and stuff.
Well,
That'd be cool.
And then you find a host to take over. And then when I got killed, you got released. And now your new host is the body that you're in now.
Oh, so I was you. Oh, I see. I
Yeah.
see. So you got like the curse lifted, and then like
Yeah.
nice.
But
All right, man.
yours is pretty awesome.
Workouts start tomorrow.
Workouts start tomorrow. I've been doing like 6 push-ups every morning.
There you go. That'll get you there.
Eventually.
By 60.
10 push-ups every
I'm
other
coming for you,
Sunday.
Ric Flair.
Yeah.
He's like 90. You're like, I want to fight you. He's like, what? What did you say? And then when you're not looking, he like jabs his cane into your face.
Right in the jugular.
Right in the takes you out one strike. Someone walks in, hands him a belt. And some other guy comes in, pushes him over, takes his belt. At least I tasted my glory for one last time.
Woo!
Yeah, the guy who like beats him is like it's like old John Cena. Hey, what do you want? I gotta take my thing. I gotta take it when I can.
That's
You can't see me.
I think we've got pretty solid dreams of being
Talk
wrestlers.
about dreams.
Yeah.
Noble and
I would
well
have to-
thought out.
Yeah.
Very detailed.
I would turn heel at some point, just because I feel like that'd be fun for a while, and then
Because what if I escaped my person now and I got like the spirit got back into you?
that'd be a sweet story.
That's a great. This is a derivative storyline.
and then the body that you were in comes out, and he's like, "What's going on?"
yeah, and I can't fight at all. He can't
Yeah,
fight at
he
all.
can't.
So he's just getting wailed on.
Yeah.
But like he
What's
was the
happening?
champion. He was
Yeah.
the title
What's
champion.
happening?
Yeah. Why are people beating me up?
And then that's
I'm
when-
an accountant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when I reveal, or well, really, you reveal through me that you're just looking for the host. that you
Yeah.
wanna be a part of.
So
And then
that's
I
when
get
you would
beat.
turn heel. So I was
Yeah.
a heel, and then my character, the accountant guy, like is getting wailed on. Finally, he's just sick of it. So then he starts like fighting back, and he's actually good at it naturally without the Holy Ghost
Ooh.
or the poltergeist / poltergeist at this point.
Yeah.
And so then you're the heel, and I'm the hero.
Yeah.
Ah,
And then oh, this gets even weirder.
this is a decade-old storyline.
a
This
long
could
story.
long last for ages.
Yeah. This is like at least 6 WrestleManias.
And then
main
the
events.
poltergeist character could like literally just go on and on and on because it
Yeah.
just keeps.
And,
I retire and it leaves and it goes to somebody else.
and this is what happens. So when you build up your accountant character,
The accountant.
whatever you're gonna,
You can count on me.
then you can account on that at SummerSlam that I'm gonna kick your ass. So,
Don't mess with me. I will audit the crap out of you.
the audit. That's your finish. Audit.
The audit. It's just me. Like they bring out a desk. I sit down at the desk. My opponent sits across from me at the desk.
Desk chairs and ladders match. Or
Yeah,
ladders.
but I'm just sitting there, and he's like looking all nervous, and I just take his head and slam it into the table. Dude, the audit. That's my strong move.
So you get up. I'm heel now. I'm at the top of my game. You start building your way back up as
the accountant.
as a hero, kind of beating guys. Like these powers that the poltergeist gave to you, you're starting to feel that there was like some remnants of them. So you're finding them back. And
But I'm on like what a revenge path against the poltergeist because like he
Yeah.
put me in a situation like I turn into the accountant in a cage match and I just get my ass handed to me.
yeah,
And I'm just like, who did this to me?
yeah. It's like, well,
Well, I can't talk like that anymore. I talk like, who did this to me?
You're just trying to find what made you what you are. How'd you get here? Because you were having a nice 9 to 5 for
Yeah.
the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Good 401k, all that
Yep.
good stuff.
Yep.
He made you lose your family. So this is like a personal revenge.
Actually, this is really sad and dark.
Yeah, it is. And so
I thought it was just like a single accountant guy who was like at a museum one time and
Well,
touched the wrong
well,
artifact.
this was added after. Like this is originally you were just a single guy, but then to make the story a lot deeper,
Okay.
we find out that you were actually married.
Wow.
And had a kid.
Yeah.
So you're getting up.
So.
This is WrestleMania worthy. We're fighting each other, main event, and something happens where I start like spazzing out, like,
Oh gosh.
oh no, what's happening?
Oh man.
And then someone's trying to interfere with the match because there's almost a triple threat or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
And this flash of light comes from me and attempts to come to you, but the other guy's coming in. He gets stuck in between. Now that guy gets hit with the poltergeist.
Oh,
And
that
it's
would be
like,
crazy.
Yeah. So then that's how the legend lives on through this.
I would say in that match though, like what needs to happen is like we need to like play it where like the poltergeist leaves you and hits me, and then I turn into the villain for like a couple strikes, and it just keeps going back and forth. And people are like,
What's going
Wait,
on?
who's the bad guy now? Who's the hero now? And like, who's saving who? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then we're like finally like, we need to end this, and like we're the two good guys are talking to each other like
Yeah.
inadvertently. And then they're about to like finish it by sacrificing both of themselves.
Ooh.
And then the third guy comes in because he just wanted the power of the poltergeist.
Yeah.
But he's the real villain.
He's the janitor
He's the
coming to clean up the
so then it's Lucas Maximus and the accountant versus the janitor poltergeist. But dude, the Poltergeist could be like a WWE like spirit character forever. It could just like corrupt heroes, make villains more powerful. Oh, dude,
that's awesome.
How is this not a thing?
This has got to be a thing.
Oh my gosh, the Poltergeist! The Poltergeist. Wow. Now I want to just give up everything and become a writer for the WWE.
Let's do it. Let's we'll petition.
Dude, the Poltergeist.
That is
awesome
crazy. Story. And
we started this from a question that I've never thought about ever.
Look at that. Bam. Well, I think we got a lot accomplished today.
I'm pretty solid now with my new direction in life.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with it.
So, next time you guys hear us, I mean, we're going to be on our path to becoming writers for the WWE.
Yeah.
That's it. Settled. Finn. That's really, really it.